So YouTube, it's your boy, you can say something. I'm back for it to it. Make sure you like and subscribe, and you always watch the full video.
So Carmen recently posted a podcast episode with Nadia J where she spoke on a lot of situations, including what went down with her and Tish. Now, Tish wasn't too happy with some of the things that were mentioned on this podcast, so she reached out to Carmen to get her side of the story out. She says, "Hey, so I would like to come on the show and tell our side of the story, me and Day, because I don't like that she's able to go on your large platform and tell lies, and we won't be able to rebuttal back on it. Me and Day are in Houston, if you're able to make that happen." Now, Tish is stating she went back to check on Carmen's page, and Carmen actually blocked her a little bit after sending that message. She says, "Not I got blocked. Okay, see who's side."
Yeah, that's I ain't gonna lie, Carmen. That's kind of shady. That is kind of shady. That'd be like, even though your platform is bigger and you're doing a podcast, but I have a podcast too. That's like me doing an interview with somebody, and somebody has a rebuttal to what they're saying. I'm like, nah, I ain't gonna interview you. Why? Why? You already indulge yourself into the drama by you bringing her on there, asking her certain questions, and allow her to say what she said, whatever she said. I didn't watch the video. You gotta let this girl come speak her piece too, because her she can make a video, but her platform ain't as big as yours. She can start replying to comments, but a video would do a better justice than her replying to 1,000 comments. Come on, Carmen. Come on.
She on. Now, people weren't too happy that Carmen was being biased by blocking Tish
sure
and not allowing her to get her side of the story out. Anyways, you guys leave your opinions down below.
That's
but let's move on
right
to this next topic with CJ So Cool and royalty. Now, according to CJ's younger brother Ken, he has some tea on royalty. Now, he was at the studio when royalty actually reached out to a producer to see if that producer was able to work with her on a CJ So Cool diss.
I got an exclusive for y'all. Royalty is trying to make a diss track right now. And y'all want to know how I know? Well, let me tell you. Last Sunday, I'm at the podcast studio.
Is this thing on a toilet? This is like a bathroom.
My boys 1515
You know, you got a rash. And sitting on that toilet too long, boy, you're not supposed to be doing that, bro. There's bacteria on it.
Now, I wasn't too sure who Hitman Beats is, and had to do my homework. He got some hits with Mozzie, a few other people, and he gets a phone call on a FaceTime to be exact, and this dude is like, "Hey, royalty trying to make a diss song towards her baby daddy," and the Hitman like, "Oh, who is royalty?" And the dude like, "CJ So Cool, baby mama." So me being CJ's brother, I'm like, wait, that's my brother. What's going on? And they both got caught off guard, and the dude on the other end was on FaceTime, so I was able to see his face and his expression. And he was basically looking to the phone like, "What? Hey, what's going on? Is this some type of setup?" But it was not no setup, because I didn't know who Hitman Beats was. I didn't know he was going to be at the studio today. I just so happened to be at the studio to podcast, and it was like the universe like was being magical. That's the best way I could explain it, because how am I at the studio randomly, and this guy we're about to interview is the one royalty hits up to make her diss song.
That is a crazy scenario, though.
I know he felt like he was caught in an awkward position. Like he didn't even want to.
That would be a crazy coincidence, bro. Like crazy, like this randomly, this person who you're about to interview is a person that she hits up. That is crazy. But that, what is wrong with people, bro? And like, especially for royalty, like you be doing things with your. I mean, can't even say this you. Never mind. Both of y'all, you and CJ, y'all be doing things with the kids right next to you. More than likely, if this happens, she's gonna be in the studio with the kids. More than likely, watch. I don't want to say I guarantee it, because again, I don't know her. But 85% chance her daughter's gonna be for sure in the studio with her while she's making this track and telling her what to say too. And it's like, bro, like what is wrong with these people, bro? Like, again, to have a kid, it should not just be that easy. It should not just be you lay with somebody and boom, you have a kid. It shouldn't be that easy. It should be you should have to prove and show something. I don't know, bro. It should be a lot harder than just laying up with somebody, bro. They didn't deserve these kids.
Prove, say yes,
Sorry to
like
say.
out loud to the
It is
dude
what it
who
is.
had called him.
Everybody
I
don't
told him
deserve a
like, hey,
kid.
bro, like I ain't messing with your money. I don't even know you like that. So if it's the opportunity for you, like take it. So like I ain't no hater, like, but for sure, yeah, definitely she's trying to make a diss song to my brother. But I don't know when it's coming out. But hey. What do you think?
So the whole Taylor family has been catching heat after everyone is now finding out that Papa Taylor has another daughter. Now, this daughter is a little bit older.
Catching heat from people that are not in their family. Like, bro, who the hell do y'all think y'all are? What, like, bro, y'all again but again, they post a lot of things, therefore that's why people feel entitled to the rest of it. Because like, hey, you already give us 95, might as well give us the last 5%. So I guess it is what it is.
Mike.
But
And when I
that is
say a
crazy,
little
though.
bit, I mean
It's
about
crazy as
a
hell, boy.
month or
Y'all be
two.
entitled
So this
to another
lady that
person's
he
life.
cheated on Mama Taylor with and her mom were pregnant at the same time. Now this daughter is speaking out because see, now people are claiming that the Taylors were trying to hide her. They claim that they weren't, but she's claiming that they actually were.
Yeah, I don't know why
Why are you
she
explaining
said
this to the
they
internet
wasn't
now?
hiding me. Y'all most definitely was hiding. I'm sorry. It is what it is, bro. It is what it is. I don't care what the situation is. I don't care what the situation is. I don't care if it was, early on in the media YouTube. I don't know why. Like, even with the video that I did do with her and stuff, like with Trinity, if you really sit there and watch the video, y'all let me know how y'all feel the vibes in the video was, to be honest. And that's just me being as honest as possible. Like, now it might be different, but like in that moment, like, how was it? They treat you like family.
I don't think if you explaining this to the internet, who's irrelevant. Like look at most of the profile pictures. They're not even real. They're not even not saying that they ain't real people because it's somebody behind them, but no, they're not even putting their stuff out there. But they're all in your business and you're indulging into it and letting them know everything. Now, if you came out and made a video on your own, hey, that's your truth, that's your life. Do what you got to do. But I don't know. It's just the explaining to the internet. Who the hell are y'all? The hell?
I mean, besides the whole
I ain't
internet
doing it, bro.
stuff,
If I ain't
like,
bring it to the
besides
the internet
just
want to
not
know,
making it,
pay
like,
me.
I guess really
Pay me.
telling me they
And
love
then I
me
tell you.
and stuff, and like, we've had good moments. Don't get me wrong. We've had good moments. It's just a lot of bad things that happen too. So I feel like it's that middle ground of like like family drama type stuff. Okay. Somebody else
Family
asked me
drama.
how old I am. Thank you. Somebody sound pretty. Thank you guys. Someone said how old am I? I'm 17. I fall between It's Trinity, then me, and then Mike. So are you and Trinity close, like claimed? Yeah, I say if it's like on a scale from 1 to 10, I say like we a solid 6, 7, like in that realm. Because there been a lot of stuff that happened that made me just be like, But as far as the childhood and stuff, most definitely, like we was like that when we were younger, and then like it just started going downhill for. But yeah.
Now, everyone wants the tea on this situation, and Trinity did just that. She gave a story time on TikTok of how this all went down.
Well, here we are, the video that y'all have been waiting for. It's been a while, and it's now time to say something. There's been too many assumptions, too many questions, and honestly, too much disrespect towards my family. Especially my mom, and I cannot no longer let that slide.
She look like Deja.
So, let's start with the comments
like Deja
that
and
I've been
mixed together.
Why did your mom stay? She's dumb for staying. But let me ask you this.
What?
If you were having an amazing marriage, 3 kids, you're happily married, everything is going amazing in your life. You can't see nothing wrong. You're happily married, everything is going amazing. You have 3 beautiful children. And then your husband cheats on you without you knowing. You don't know yet. And you think everything is going good because you're also pregnant. You get pregnant too. And then the baby comes. And then your baby comes. And then time goes on. And now...
Ma'am, you're trying to explain or justify why your mom stayed with your dad after he had another kid. That is her life. That's her life. That's her story. How you know she wanted the internet to know this? And again, she's not the first. Sadly, she more likely will not be the last. She's not the only. There are millions of people on both sides who are doing this. It depends on you. If this person is I don't know, if you willing to accept something, that's your life. That's you. You don't have to explain nothing to the internet who's not living that life or faking like they're not. Because again, there are millions. Matter of fact, I will say billions because it's billions of people on this earth. So I will say billions. It's billions of people who are doing this exact same thing. I know some person. They either the girl then cheated, went and had a baby, the dude still stayed. The dude went and had a baby with somebody else, the girl still stayed. It's life. Some people are willing to accept it, and some people are not. It is what it is.
Now, your daughters are in high school, one of your children is in middle school, your son is about to go to 2nd grade, and then your husband shows up and says, yeah, I had a baby on you. And then in the mix of all of that, your daughters go viral. So do you really think now would be a great time to expose all of that pain publicly? Hell no.
How you expose? No. Hold up, ma'am. Hold up. First of all, if your dad came and told your mom that, hey, I had a baby on you, and she wanted to leave, no matter what's going on, my daughter's went viral and my son is in school. That's all irrelevant. People, look, at the end of the day, your life is still your life. I'm talking about parents. Your life is still your life. Yes, you move you move accordingly in certain situations to the benefit of your kids. Yes, that's understandable. But your life is not over. You still have a life. You do not have to is a key word. You do not have to deal with somebody or put up with somebody or what they did to you because you have kids with them and they just went viral and the other one's going. What? That is irrelevant. I'm sorry to tell you that is irrelevant. At the end of the day, parents, if you feel like you need to leave this person because this person is not or is taking you for granted, not taking you for for the person that you are, loving you for who you are and what you do and how you your presence, whatever. Cut that motherfucker off. I don't care how many kids you got. I don't care if your kid's about to hit $1 million tomorrow. That means nothing, because at the end of the day, you breaking up this person is not the viral part. You don't have to explain it to the internet. Y'all can. Let me stop. I'm gonna make this video way too long. Let me
Y'all
stop.
are so quick to criticize women for staying. That's the problem with you. That's the problem with you young people now. Y'all don't understand the sacrifice behind it. My mom isn't dumb. She's strong. And honestly, we wouldn't be who we are today without her if she didn't choose to stay and fight through it. If she walked away, y'all wouldn't even know who the Taylor Girlz are. So please stop blaming my mom for the decision.
Mind you, I don't know the Taylor Girl's whole story. I don't know everything. But I don't think that your mom needed to stay with him for y'all to become, or for them to become who they are. That's their relationship. Mind you, I don't know the whole story. I don't know what, who was playing certain roles for certain things. I don't know all that. But in a general aspect, no. That's their relationship. Like, it just be crazy when, like in movies and shows, whatever. I don't know nobody personally who did it, so I can only say movies and shows and documentaries. Parents will break up, and the kid will feel like it's their fault, and they're like, I understand, like, you want them to be together, but bruh, that's their relationship. You gonna force them to be together for you? Like, I know this might sound crazy to him, because again, like, you move certain ways, for the benefit of the kid. I understand that, but still, you still have to live your life. Me, part of just me. I'm not doing it. I'm not gonna be with somebody because of a kid, and I don't want to be with you. No, I'm still going to do for my kid, though. Yes, for sure. Does this kid deserve a 2-parent household? Yes. Does that mean it has to be us? No.
She made out of love and strength.
Sad to say,
blame the person
I'm not
at
gonna
fault
force
here.
myself
That's
to be
my
with
daddy,
you.
you know who.
Hell no.
Yes, he did mess up. That is 1 + 1, and he knows that. But at the end of the day, he is still in our lives, and he still damn sure is in my sister's life. Now, everyone else is also asking, why wasn't your sister in the videos, and why y'all hid her? Let me explain y'all something. My little brother and my sister is the same age. They are both 17 now. What we are doing right now is open up decade-ass pain. Like, this shit happened 17 years ago. They were both in 2nd grade when we went viral. I was in middle school, and Daisha and Ty was in high school. So all of this going on at once was a lot to process. As a child and someone that just got newly fame, we weren't even posting my little brother. We were protecting both of them. And at that moment in age, we were not even thinking about even posting the situation. It wasn't because we didn't post her. We wasn't.
Hey, can y'all let me know in the comment section? I'm for real, for like, who went viral? Like, was it Deja and Ty? Because that's the only people I've ever heard of. The Taylor twins, the Taylor Girlz, and it's be the 2. Not even the 3. It'd be the 2 with the clout and the fame and the videos. Like, it'd be the 2. So what is this? We went viral. Did they all go viral together? Like, was Deja and Ty, were they all doing a family thing, and then they started doing their own individual thing? Let me know in the comments. Again, I don't know. I'm asking a question. Don't look at me like I'm dumb. I'm like, this nigga, he should have did his research. No. I'm asking, if you've been watching long enough, let me know what happened, how it happened. Was it a whole family thing, and then everybody started doing their own individual thing? Or was it Deja and Ty, and then the family just dragged themselves along? Because, again, that sounds crazy. We went viral. That sounds crazy.
Thinking about posting any of that, period.
That
online,
sounds kind of crazy.
especially with the new fame that we had.
Viral?
We were kids. More importantly, we weren't obligated to post everything that we go through. Our little sister is loved. Me and Mike literally grew up with her. I'm actually one of the closest people that she's closest to. And we tried our best to be loving siblings. But when it came to posting, there were real reasons behind why she wasn't visible, and that was one of them. But a lot of underlining reasons was she lived with her mom, a whole separate side of town. She wasn't there every day when we were posting videos. Those videos were literally something that was organic, that happened randomly on a day-to-day basis. That was out of our control. She went to a separate school, and y'all are probably going to say, well, why is she obligations at her school that she's at right now? I'm not going to pick up somebody's whole entire life and bring them away from people that they love. She comes to trips with us. She's been a part of plenty of memories. And we've been there as much as we can possible. At the end of the day, it's still a little bit of tension. And we don't talk as much as we should talk. But we're working on that. And we don't have to record everything to prove it. And she was never, let me clear the air, because I always used to post my sister all the time on my social media. And I'm going to show y'all a lot of the videos that I used to post. But if you were in our shoes, watching your family go through something so heavy and watching your mom keep it all together and navigating a situation that you didn't ask to happen, how would you even know how to cope or deal or do anything at 10, 7, 5, 13? So please stop trying to shame my family, and especially my mom. And stop trying to pick shit that was handled as we were kids. Stop acting like we owe y'all play-by-play of something so deep and personal.
You're giving them play-by-play now.
This is exactly why people keep things private. Because the moment you tell the truth, the world twists it into something ugly. We've never been perfect. We never told y'all we was perfect.
I'm gonna end it right here because these jump edits just get on my nerves. Like, how many times did you do that? But again, they don't owe y'all nothing. Stop going too deeply into these people's families. But then again, people do it because these content creators do it. You can't be mad at somebody when they want to know certain things when you're giving them everything else. You give them like when fans supported when they want to see the baby after the baby is born. You gave them I'm pregnant. Here's a gender reveal. Here's I'm going through this day. Here's a doctor visit. Here's this day. Me and him got into it there on this day. You give them everything else. So that's why they wanted to see the baby too, because they feel like they're you made them a part of the journey. So therefore, how you gonna cut them off at the end? That's why they do. That's why fans and supporters do certain things when it comes to these content creators. You give them your 95% of your life. So now that last 5% that you're trying to keep to yourself, no, you can't keep that. Nah, you already teased and gave everything else. That's kind of cold. That's how they think about it. But again, me personally, that's their life. They don't. I'm done. I ain't. They don't mean nothing.